I'm still looking. I'm still looking. No, nothing. Hey Heinrich, I'm sure you're finding this this absolutely top-notch entertainment at the moment, but we are trying to sort of figure something out, but it does not seem to be working, unfortunately. Are you sure you've got this right? Are you sure you've got this right, buddy? Because I am not convinced. I do not see it. I do not see it anywhere. Nowhere. Pick a word. Okay. Orange. Go for orange. You call it a word. Okay. Orange. Orange, please. As in orange like the fruit, orange like the color. Is that acceptable for you? Orange. Orange. I quite like the word actually, orange. Fun fact, you might think that there is no words that rhyme with orange, but at the same time, I think there are some very obscure words that actually rhyme with orange. Think of a word. What word? Any word? I'm thinking of a word. Orange. That's my word. I am thinking of a word. I'm thinking of orange as I'm saying it actually. That's the word. The word of the day. Word of the month. There. What? What am I looking at? Have you spotted it? There. You called it. Have you called it there? You haven't called it there, have you? No, you've probably called it orange. Wait, let me come out of this. Let me go back in. I'm looking at advertised. Yep, advertised. Let me just select it again. Okay. And you've called it something. What have you called it? It's called orange, and I have clicked advertised. Okay. Orange, I see it not. I see it not. I kid you not, I can't see it. The address of the host. Oh, that sounds pretty risky. Are you sure? Are you sure it's hosted? Are you sure it's live? I've no idea what to do. Orange. Orange. No, I am searching. I am searching. I cannot see it anywhere at all. Can't see it. It's a tragedy. I can't see it anywhere, which is a real pity because I would like to see what you've got going on. I have no idea what's up with it. I have no idea what's up with it. It doesn't seem to be working very well. So I tell you what, you fiddle around with that. I am going to go ahead and load up the classic Dead Fred, because why the heck not? And we can build some more stuff. Wait, what is this? Capital 1, Heinrich. What's wrong? Okay, basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to see what I killed Fred's built, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be working very well. Let's put that on play and see if we actually collect any money. I doubt we actually will because we're losing an absolute crap ton. But hey ho, doesn't matter. Have we dispatched trains to this location? I'm not entirely sure if we have. Let's go and have a look at that to see if we actually have dispatched any trains recently. You, where are you going? No, where are you going? You're going to Guinding Hall West. Is that all the way down here? No. Gratterborough Heights. Yeah. That is remarkably strange, actually. That is very, very strange. Still haven't got any trains out there. You know what? We're going to get some trains out there right now. Still no new steam engines available. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Hey Heinrich, why don't you go and be an absolute babe and be the 4th person ever to follow me? I think that would be awesome if you could do that. Let's get you up. You're going to there, and let's get you going all the way over here now. There we go, and we will clone you, and then we will set you both out on your little merry way into the big wide world, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, good. Where's our next oil adventure going to be? I'm not entirely sure, actually. There could be a number of possible options, actually. Here's a tempting option. Tempting option is there. I think that's probably what it's going to be, actually, because that is relatively close by. That is relatively close by, and as such, it's going to be easier to connect it to the main network. We are, of course, going to have to level the terrain before we actually go any further, because you know how we roll. We've got the big bucks, might as well spend them. I think we're going to go for another roll-in, roll-out station here. We might as well. Yep, build that there. Build that there. Beautiful. That there. That there. Build this round here. And that there. Perfect. And then build that out the front there. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the wrong type of signal. What am I doing? There we go. That's the signal we want. But that's not the number of signals we want. We want that many signals. Great. Bankrupt. Yeah, wow, our competitor's gone bankrupt. The only reason that we're not gone bankrupt is because, you know, we've got an absolutely ridiculous amount of cash stashed away. And that's pretty awesome, I think. We cheated it in. You know, who cares? We're bad people. That's awesome. I don't really care. And that's going to connect up there. This is, of course, going to connect. Okay, let's figure this out. There we go. Okay, so get you, run you along here, right up to the edge of the track there, and then we will get a bridge to cross over. Perfect. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for more. That's awesome. So that's going to be the entrance. So that is going to come from the exit, which is this one. And that's pretty much it. We've connected yet another little oil refinery to our network. That's pretty good, actually. That is pretty darn good. Okay, let's just make sure that everything is signaled properly. There we go. It is now signaled properly. And let's also signal this bit of track as well, because why the heck not? And you know what? We can now... Well, actually, that's not signaled properly. That is not signaled properly indeed. And neither is that. Neither is this bit of track. Why is this bit of track not signaled properly? It just hasn't been signaled yet. Oof, that is scandalous. There we go. Okay, get it sorted. There we go. Perfect. There, that is awesome. Okay, so now we just need to connect our brand new station down here, which is Tonningley Heights. Tonningley Heights is going to be the next station that is going to be connected to the massive oil network that we've sort of got going on. We want to clone this train. We want to change its destination. Delete that one. And we want to change it to Tonningley. Tonningley Heights. And then we want to clone that and dispatch both of them. Awesome, that's not too bad actually. That worked remarkably well. What's going on up here? Oh wow, there's looks like there's a lot of trains that are going to be in this area at the same time. Ooh, that is quite interesting actually. Let's see what we can do with this, just to speed up trains getting out of the depot. There we go. That should work. Should speed them up a little bit. Awesome. Everything seems to be going remarkably well, surprisingly. Nothing much to complain about, to be honest. Nothing much to complain about at all. Why are you there? Oh, this hasn't been properly signaled. There we go. That needs to have that in there. Beautiful. Yep, okie doke. Sorry about that. Just had to check a quick thing. Okay, now you. Why are you not com? Yeah, there's a train coming out of here, but it's taking its sweet time. Why is it going back in? Have we missignaled this? There we go. That should be fine. That working? That's working. Beautiful. That's all you can really ask for in life. Just to get it to work. Okay. That is pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Awesome. So we're probably going to wrap the stream up in about 15 minutes or so. But if you're interested, then you can find all of this on youtube.com/user/OpenTTD. And that is, of course, where you can watch it, or you can watch it in the archive section of Twitch for the next, what, week or so, I think. It's not that long, but you can definitely do that if you want. In fact, you know what? Let's wrap the stream up right now, because this was a good test. This was a good first test of a stream. So if you would like to subscribe, then head over to YouTube. The link is just on the panels below the video. And if you'd like to follow Heinrich or whatever your name is, then if you want to follow as well, that would be pretty cool. But I get if you don't want to. That's fine. That's fine too. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, has been OpenTTD, and I will see you next time. Bye.